Junior, what's up, YouTube? I want to do an update video on that boy No Fugazee, Cooley, or whatever his name is, because I see that he had an explanation video, and a lot of people had something to say, you know, in the comments, whether it was on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, because they want to take up for their boy. Listen, I'm not tripping. That's the thing about having opinions. We all have our own mind. You have a right to, you know, think what you want to think, follow who you want to follow, believe what you want to believe. That's part of the human condition. That's part of the human condition. You know what I'm saying? Unless you part of the hive mind, you know, like Beyonce's hive, and then you just kind of go with the flow, whatever they going, and you ride and defend whatever they do and say. I'm not knocking Beyonce. I love her. This Texas. But anyway, yeah, man, I decided, you know, I'm gonna let that boy Cooley kind of explain what he meant, what we misunderstood. I'm gonna let him go on and drop that. Go on here and see if y'all can pick up what he putting down.
So since I don't care about going broke or none of that.
So since you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
By what standard?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I'm in a relationship, I'm not speaking about myself, but
when I'm in a relationship, I'm not speaking about myself, but
Difference between me and you is I met my girl when we got together when we were 25. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yes, we both had children. So we came into the relationship with children, but I was young and she was young.
I see a single mom, right? I see a woman that made all the wrong choices and only prioritized how she feels. She's selfish.
Will you ever date a single mom?
They can get a little recreational.
It ain't me. I don't stand for this, but then they go head out and do it. That's what a hypocrite is. Just want to let y'all know. That is true. We can all agree to that.
Okay, look, I'm gonna say this. Listen, first of all, I've never had an issue with him considering himself a high value man. My only thing is I'm talking to y'all. First of all, when he says that, like that's what he identifies as, and I'm not tripping because I want people to be confident and believe in themselves. That's a part of getting whatever you want in this life, especially dating. It's belief in yourself and confidence. You need to believe in yourself in the utmost. So I'm not gonna knock that aspect, but for a lot of people, you know, that's not reality, and that's really not enough. That's very superficial, you know. And if somebody's looking for that, that's cool. If a woman is looking for the DNA of a man that's 6'4", that's cool, because I'm 6'3", so if she looking for that, if she looking for somebody who make well over 100K, I ain't quite making that, but you know what I'm saying. If that's what she looking for, that's what she choose, she gonna choose that. But just know that if that is what makes you what you consider to be that, those women that you are dealing with, a lot of times she's not with you for you, she's with you for what she can get out of you. And I don't mean that in a way that women aren't dating men for what they can do for them anyway. I mean that in like, I got me a nigga with some bread. You know what I'm saying? When you lose that bread, is that same person gonna stick around? You know what I'm saying? If you have an injury or an ailment and your body just ain't sitting the way it was, is that same person gonna stick around? That's what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I don't listen to niggas who couldn't pull a woman if they didn't have no bread. I'm not listening to you niggas. And to me, you know, I know y'all rock with Cooley. That's cool for y'all. I can never follow that. I'm not one of them people. You can't red pill me, blue pill me, black, green, gray. You can't leave me nowhere I ain't trying to go. I ain't one of them niggas. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? What I'm trying to say is like to me, Cooley is another, he's the same as Myron and Walter from Fresh and Fit. They the same, it's the same talking points. The only difference is Myron is a Muslim. I mean an Arab, you know, well, he is a Muslim, but that's the only difference. They the same talking points. And like I said in my last video, if y'all watch it all the way through, when you study these dudes or you pay attention, you find out that Myron and Walter frequent escort sites. So all the women that they invite on their shows, I don't know how many times Myron been exposed for forcing the women to date him, or, oh, you gotta sleep with me if I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like how many times he done been exposed? Like this is what they doing to get to women. Like they not getting women because they just such of a A1 thoroughbred man, you know what I'm talking about? Not because they a big dog, a alpha, just this dude who exuding confidence, and they not getting women by that. They getting them because, hey, listen, I got a little bread. I will pay, you know what I'm talking about? And listen, if that's how you get down, it is what it is. I'm not gonna knock that either. Get your money, baby. Get your money. And if you're a dude and you want to cut out really getting to know people and that's how you get down, do your thing, my boy. I'm just saying, y'all taking dating advice from niggas who out here.
Hell no.
Who out here paying for the cat. And then walks out here.
Hell no.
I know I'm talking about fresh shit. I'm talking about Cooley
no.
right now. You know what I'm talking about? Because Cooley got an old lady. Cooley thing is, like I said, Cooley would get the, you know, he give his dating advice and he'll get the Bible thumping and telling people this and that, this and that. And, you know, I seen a video he had where he was talking about how, talking about commitment and submission and black people was the least married and black women this and that. And then, you know, like I said, you find out he been with this white girl since 2015. They got 2 kids together. She got 2 kids on the outside and he got a kid on the outside. And he ain't married the girl. It's 2025. That's almost 10 years. But you out here telling everybody else, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, and that's why your life. No, my boy, you're not standing on that. You're not standing on that. And for the people that be like, it's still good advice. It's good advice. Let me ask you something. I'll play this right quick because he said
you are
this too.
A father, you got to be selfless. You got to think about, well, I got to find a woman that embodies some good moral characteristic traits like I do. I got to find a woman that comes from a 2-parent household. I got to find a woman that's like the exception to the rule.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So if you're going to date a single mom, you got to date one that isn't a stigma. But guess what? Stay away from the single moms. I still tell you guys now, because generally speaking, the majority, they have all of that baggage. I just so happen to be the exception to the rule, and so is my chick.
Let me start this conversation off with this because, like I said, if some people was like, if it's good advice, it's good advice. And he said earlier that he's in a relationship, so he's not talking about himself. He's talking about other people. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not talking about his personal relationship. So he giving you niggas advice that he never took or he not going to take anyway. But let me say this, because he said that, okay, as a man, you have to be selfless. And, you know, you basically have to sacrifice and you have to be, you know, he got a child that he's taking on his own. He got custody of his kid. I understand. I got custody of my son too. He's 17. He been with me since he was 1. You do think about that when you date people or whatever woman you want to marry. Like, who are you blending your family with? In the black community, I can't speak for everybody's community, but most families are blended. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black people come from single parent homes in the first place. That's why a lot of it is offensive. Now, is he telling some truth? Does he have a point? Yeah, he kind of do got a point. But this is where it kind of gets messy because he mentioned, you know, a woman that already got kids, so I want to know how she's gonna be with my kid and this and that, and kids. This. Let me throw something else out to you. Have you ever dated somebody who have kids and you have kids and they place their kids completely over yours? Completely over yours. Favoritism, preferential treatment, mean to your kid. Because that happens too. You know what I'm saying? So you saying you it's okay if you already got a kid and they already got a kid and then you blending it, but don't date single mothers because, you know, they come with this, they come with that, or you need a woman that understands having a kid. No, you got people that are just bad people. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at with saying that. You're dealing with the heart and the integrity of a person. You're not dealing with some of that other baggage. We all got baggage, especially at this big old age. We in our 30s, we all come with baggage. And as a single father, I come with baggage. Any woman I get come with baggage. If I meet a woman that's my age that don't have any kids, that don't have any intent to have kids or can't have kids or didn't have them because she was worried about her career or she been in a bunch of bad relationships and that's why she's not, it's baggage there. It's baggage there. It just is what it is. But, you know, he's telling the truth that sometimes you have people that made horrible decisions in life and are very selfish because they're only thinking about them and the mistakes they've made and the kids they have now. That's cool if you meet them and you understand that, you know what to do. Cut that cord. I believe in that because I cut a woman out quick. You hear me? As soon as I realize I can't. Some people are intolerable. As soon as I feel like you're intolerable, you're gone. Or I'm gone. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not telling you that you have to take on any baggage and you have to accept anything and everything. What I'm saying is that this nigga is lying. Like, he completely did and doing something that he preaches y'all not to do. And I get the grift. I get the hustle. He done made money off this platform. I want the money too. I just can't lie to y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Recreational use. You know what? I just can't lie to y'all. Now, do I have preferences? Do I have standards? Do I have things that I disagree with? Yes. So it's some stuff that I just would not be able to do. I just wouldn't be able to do. But what's not for me might be for somebody else. The same as a woman who meet me, because it's a lot of women that'll meet me and be like, oh, you got a kid? I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm talking about? And what can I say? Hey, but I'm different. I'm the exception. Nigga, not unless she agree. Junior.